Welcome back to Kathy's Corner. I'm Kathy Joseph, here to share with you some of the things that we don't want to be a mystery in wine. Today's topic is going to be about the aging of wine. And how do you know how long to age a bottle of wine? Well, in part, experience is going to come into play a lot, but too many times we get caught by the seller trying to sell us on a wine that's going to become better, when in fact it never will. And I certainly changed my buying strategies a long time ago. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about the difference, about understanding balance and structure in wine, because for me, balance helps guide the wine into what's going to have longevity. What do I mean by balance? I mean equal intensity of all parts of the wine, and you need to realize that there are tactile components like the acidity and the alcohol and the tannins, and then of course there's aromas and flavor components like the fruit and spice of the wine. The structure of the wine is going to help the wine age well, and if all the components are of equal intensity, as the wine ages, the fruit will diminish and the spice will increase. Also, the sharpness of the acid that you see in youthful wines, the impression of the acidity will diminish, and it will evolve into a more silky structure of the wine and become incredibly luxurious on the palate. Part of whether you want a wine to age is, what do you like to drink? Some people prefer young wines, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's learning what kind of style you want. Do you want a wine that has big, bold fruit in its youth? Or do you want something that is elegant and silky and a little bit more bottle age? For me, it's those aged wines that are especially friendly with food. So give that some consideration. You also need to realize that the size of the bottle impacts the ageability of the wine. So the head space, this little negative space at the top of the wine, is about the same regardless of the size of the bottle. So these little half bottles get a bigger dose of oxygen per unit measure of the wine, and these little guys are going to be the faster ones to age, and of course the bigger the bottle, the slower they will age. So sometimes it's fun to get that extra big bottle because you know that it has that longevity to it, and you can share it with friends way down the road. How do you know when it's ready to drink? Well, if you buy only one bottle, you're going to taste it and wish you had more. If you buy 3 bottles, you're going to drink one right away and wish you had waited. You'll have another one to drink in a year or 2, and then the last one you can drink maybe 5 years out. If you buy a case of wine, it's so much fun cracking that bottle open, maybe a bottle a year. But the rule of thumb should be, when the wine is extraordinarily delicious, you should drink that wine. We can always push aging a little bit of the wine. Remember my video on decanters? If not, check back that video, because it helps you understand how you can enjoy a younger wine right now. But remember, drink it when it's delicious. When the wine is over the hill, it's simply out of balance. Aging wine, remember, isn't for everybody. But there's a tremendous experience in saying you had a 25-year-old bottle of wine. The bigness of the wine is not what makes it age, and if you have that concept in mind, you're never going to enjoy that absolutely delightful Pinot Noir that should have been aged for 20 years that you can brag about every day of the week. So once again, please have fun with this like I do. Here's with Fiddlehead cheers.